Hey, everybody, welcome to our Thursday night Trip Delivers Company overview. We're going to run through some brief company information. After we're finished, if you're interested in learning more or if you'd like to get started, contact whoever invited you to this webinar and they can help you take the next steps to start moving forward and to potentially become a part of the Trip Delivers family. Trip Delivers is a fairly young company. We just started delivery in November of 2020. And we're participating in the $100+ billion restaurant delivery business. And there's massive growth happening within that industry right now. Currently, about 60% of US consumers order delivery or takeout at least once a week. As big as the industry has gotten, Forbes magazine has projected that by 2025, the food delivery industry will hit over $200 billion a year in revenue. So if you can position yourself within an industry that's doing around $100 billion, and it adds another $100 billion within the next few years, there's a lot of opportunities to be had within that industry. The industry players, there's multi-billion-dollar companies like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, $100+ million companies like Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. As big as all these companies are, they pretty much have one thing in common. They do the business the exact same way. That creates a lot of unhappy customers, unhappy drivers, and certainly unhappy restaurants. And if you look at what Trip Delivers was designed to do, it was really to create happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. And it's not that difficult to do. If you look at the restaurant side, let's say you own a restaurant that's doing an average of 20 deliveries a day with one of the big delivery providers, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and your average order is around $40 an order. That would create around $99,000 in delivery fees on an annual basis. If you did the same amount of orders with Trip Delivers, 20 orders a day, instead of paying almost $100,000 in fees, you'd pay a little over $14,000 in fees. You'd save $84,000 a year just because our driver picked it up and took it to your customer instead of a Grubhub, Uber, or DoorDash driver. As long as the driver's doing the job professionally and in a timely manner, respectfully, I think every restaurant owner on the planet would rather pay $14,000 in fees versus $100,000 in fees. I think we can all agree. We don't have any massive commission fees for our restaurant partners. We have a flat rate, $2 for our members, $3 for non-members. To become a member, it's anytime they want. They can upgrade to become a member, or they can start as a member. It's $99 a year. If they don't want to become a member, it's $3 an order. And bottom line, the massive amount of savings to be had on the restaurant side creates a lot of happy restaurants. They're paid instantly. Just like if I walked into the restaurant and swiped my credit card, it funds into their bank account the next day. Same thing with Trip Delivers. Any customer goes onto our website, it funds into the restaurant's bank the very next day. Our drivers are paid the very next day. The customers don't have any hidden service fees or add-on fees that are kind of hidden within the ticket. It creates happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. The executive team is second to none. Our CEO has built multiple billion-dollar companies, and he really specializes in market disruption and viral growth, doing things a little bit differently, saving restaurants hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars a year in delivery fees is definitely doing something differently within this industry. To get started, that's probably the best news. It's free. You can download our app. Whoever invited you onto this webinar, get started for free. Once you're in, you can actually start earning income by sharing the app with others. If you send it to other customers or drivers or restaurants, you start getting paid every time those drivers fulfill a delivery, every time that customer places an order. If you want to drive, we have our software as a service side hustle driver. There is a monthly fee, but you never have to pay anything until you've driven for a month and made money. Our average drivers are making $2 to $3 extra per order versus the big competition players. And if you're doing a high level driver like our pro drivers, it's a $100, $99 monthly fee. Let's call $100 a month. But they're on average, big drivers will do 100+ orders a week pretty easily. If you're making an extra $3 an order, that's $300 extra per week. That's $1,200 per month. To pay $100 to make an extra $1,200 on top, there's drivers in this industry making $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000 a month doing deliveries in high volume areas. You can also get paid for referring other drivers, 50 bucks every pro driver you refer every month. If you refer me as a pro driver and you're a pro driver, you're making $50 every month that I continue to drive, month after month. 10 pro drivers, you're making 500 bucks, 50 bucks per driver. We also have a marketer position. It's $399 per year to become a marketer. They make a little bit more income off of what we call your Connect 2 and Connect 3 referrals. So if you introduce me to the company, I start referring some people, that would be your Connect 2. I would be your Connect 1. If my people start referring, that would be your Connect 3. That's as far as it goes. It's a referral marketing program. We've referred people to movies. We've probably referred people to Uber app, to DoorDash, Grubhub, but they never pay us, and they certainly don't pay us residual income. That's what's exciting. There's 4 ways to earn with Trip Delivers. You can refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and marketers, and you can make some substantial income for referring those folks. To give you an example, if you introduce 10 restaurants and they average 20 deliveries a day over a month, each restaurant's doing 20 deliveries a day. That's 6,000 orders per month at 40 cents an order. Any restaurant you bring to us, you make 40 cents an order every order, as long as they're delivering with Trip Delivers. That's $2,400 a month for introducing 10 restaurants. Now, some people won't introduce any restaurants. That's fine. There's other people in our company within their first 30 days who have personally introduced 60 restaurants to Trip Delivers family. So you could do a lot more than that. You could do a lot less than that. This is just a theoretical example. Let's go into what we call your Connect 2 and Connect 3. If you're a marketer and you decide, hey, listen, I have some team building background, or I've got a pretty big network, you can introduce, let's say, 3 other marketers. They do the same thing you did, 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. If you did 10 drivers, you add another 500 onto your 2,400. Now with your Connect 1 drivers and restaurants, you're at 2,900 a month. The 3 people you introduced do the same thing. Now there's 30 restaurants, 30 drivers on your Connect 2. You make a 15% override. That's $2,250 per month, month after month after month, on top of your 2,900. What if those 3 introduce 3 people each? So you've got 12 or 9 people, sorry, on your Connect 3, 12 total on your team. Off your Connect 3, 90 pro drivers, 90 restaurants. Everybody just does 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. That's an additional $3,150 per month, totaling $8,300 in monthly residuals, because you built a team of 12 people that went out and got 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each. They're all doing around 20 orders a day each restaurant. It can add up. It can be very substantial. The bottom line is there's no limit to how many restaurants you can refer, how many drivers you can refer, and there's no limit to how many marketers you can refer to Trip Delivers, and there's no limit to how much income you can earn. The beauty of this is we'll teach and train you every step of the way. If you're sitting here going, man, this looks great, but I wouldn't know what to say to a restaurant, we have training support. We've got tools. We've got online video that you can check out, one-page documents that you can take in and hand to the restaurant. You've got videos you can share with the restaurant owner. We have all the support on how to bring on a restaurant into the Trip Delivers family, how to bring a driver into the fold, how to get customers to download the app and place their orders. We teach you every single step of the way. In business, timing and positioning is everything. Right now, the delivery business, due to the pandemic for sure, is growing faster than they planned. They knew it would hit 200 billion by 2025 at its current rate. This was before COVID when that Forbes article came out. It's well on its way to doing that much faster. And now they're projecting it's going to get much higher by 2025. The question is, are you going to position yourself in between that massive growth from 100 billion to 200 plus billion in annual revenue? Those of you that make that decision, it's free. Download the app, contact whoever invited you on to this webinar. Let them know you want to learn more, but for sure, no matter what, let them know to send you an invite to plug yourself in for free and become a part of the Trip Delivers family. And for those of you that do, and you start bringing in restaurants and you start bringing in drivers, I'm sure I'll see a lot of you cashing your checks at the bank in the very near future.